In this video, we are going to solve one more problem on mesh analysis. What is the question given? Find I1 and I4 in the following circuit using mesh analysis. If we write loop equations at loop 1, we get only I1. At loop 2, we are going to get only I2 equation. But at loop 3 and loop 4, we may got the combination of I3 and I4 loop equations. But this is not enough to solve the circuit. For this, we are using supermesh analysis, such that what is supermesh analysis? We are using supermesh. In supermesh, these branches are going to remove and solving the loop equations. Whatever current sources present in the circuit may be dependent or independent source of current that are going to removed. Here these two are super mesh. If we remove these branches, the circuit is look like this. Now here current I1, I2, I3. If we remove these supermesh branches, also we are writing I1, I2, I3 loop equations. Now if we apply KVL on this loop, then we are going to get a positive terminal touching first. So 2I1 again plus positive terminal touching the I2 first. So 6I2 plus 4I3 plus 8I3. Here this I4 also affecting on this loop. So minus 8I4 which is equals to 0. Now on solving this, 2I1 plus 6I2 plus 12I3 minus 8I4 equals to 0. Taking 2 as common, then I1 plus 3I2 plus 6I3 minus 4I4 equal to 0. Consider this as equation 1. Now apply, and from loop I4 we are going to get equation as 2I4, this touching positive terminal first, so plus 10 plus 8I4, again this I3 affecting on I4 loop, so minus I3 8 ohms which is equals to 0. Now on writing this, minus 8I3 plus 10I4 which is equals to minus 10. Take and go this 10 to other side. Taking minus as common, then 8I3 minus 10I4 equals to 10. Again take 2 as common, then 4I3 minus 5I4 which is equals to 5. Consider this as equation 2. Hence these two equations are not sufficient to solve the equations. If we have number of variables in a equation, then that many number of equations we are required. So here these are not satisfied to solve the equation. So we are using branch currents. Now we are solving on branch currents. Using branch currents we are solving the equation. So here this branch 5 amps, I1 is passing opposite to the this current, and I2 passing along with this current source. So now here minus I1 plus I2, which is equals to 5. Take minus as common, then I1 minus I2 equals to minus I5. Consider this as equation 3. Again take a 3I0 current source, then the I2 flowing along with the direction of I0, and I3 flowing opposite to the current source, which is equals to I2 minus I3, which is equal to I2 minus I3 equal to 3I0. Consider this as equation 4. Again here I0 is flowing in this direction, but I4 flowing opposite to the I0 direction. So I0 is equals to minus I4. Consider this as equation 5. Substitute equation 5 in equation 4. Then we get I2 minus I3 is equals to minus 3 I4. Then I2 equals to I3 minus 3 I4. Consider this as equation number 6. Substitute equation 6 in equation 3. We get equation 3. So I1 minus of I3 minus I4, 3I4, which is equals to minus 5. Then I1 is equals to, take and go this whole bracket to another side of the equation. Then I1 is equals to I3 minus 3I4 minus 5. Consider this as equation number 7. Now substitute equation 6 and 7 in equation 1. Then equation 1 converted to I3 and I4, such as now place equation number 6 and 7 in terms of equation 1. We get here I1 as I3 minus 3I4 minus 5. Writing in serial manner for convenient, I am writing below this equation plus 3 into I3, 3 into 3 9, plus into minus I4, again plus 6I3 minus 4I4, which is equals to 0. Now minus 5, 3 plus 9 12, 12 plus 4 16, 16 I4, 1 plus 3 4, 4 plus 6 10 I3. Take and going 5 to another side of equation. 10 I3 minus 16 I4, which is equals to 5. Consider this as equation number 8. Solving equation 8 and 2, we get I3 and I4. We get I3 is equals to 3.9285 amps and I4 equals to 2.1428 amps. Now substitute I3 and I4 in equation 6. We get I2. I2 equals to 3.9285 amps minus 3 into I4. I4 is 2.1428 amps. Then I2 is equals to minus 2.503989 amps. Now substitute I2 in equation 3. I2 in equation number 3. We get I1 minus of minus 2.5089 is equals to 5. Sorry that here the equation here is minus 5 and here minus 5. Minus 5 minus 2.5 is equals to minus 7.5 amps.